Okay, so we've just done reporting a lost bag. There are other things that you could report that have been lost, I suppose. But a bag and its contents are pretty typical. Now let's move on to the informal situations. And it's just as possible that you could have an informal situation. Now, this time you don't need to worry about the language, but you do need to worry about how to keep the conversation going. So, for example, you are visiting a neighbor, you need to knock on the table, which is the neighbor's door. And sorry to bother you is a good informal expression. If you're asking a question to somebody, can I ask you a question? Yeah, go ahead. What's on your mind? Okay. So try and use some informal expressions. Try and use, can I pick your brains? It's a fantastic one. Again, have a look at the BBC Learning English, the teacher idioms. BBC website. You can just Google those words and you'll get some lovely idioms, which might be nice. They'll certainly impress the examiner. I've been thinking is another one. Anyway, so here are some situations, and if I can move this just slightly out of the way, there we go. You are at a neighbor's house. Yeah, problems with the neighbor's children. Very typical. Neighbors had a loud party last week. Neighbor's car is blocking your drive. The neighbor has damaged your property. Or in this case, the children have been playing by climbing on your wall and they've damaged it. B, you're the neighbor and you want to agree on a positive solution. Maybe if it's a wall that's been damaged, maybe your brother-in-law is a bricklayer. Okay, I'll ask him how much it will cost. Well, I'm not going to pay for it. You might end up with an argument. Well, your wall was falling down anyway. No, it wasn't. So don't. You can disagree, but don't disagree for too long. Suggestions for friends: how to travel somewhere, where to go, things like that. You can use your own experience for this. Your friends, you want to go on holiday together. One of you doesn't know where to go, and the other one wants to go back to the same place you went last year. Discuss the weather, the hotel costs, and travel arrangements. Okay, there are plenty of informal situations. Normally, it's making plans together, so you need to research how we make plans. How about doing this? Okay, let's do that. Shall we do this? Okay, lots of language of suggestion, agreement. Yeah, what a good idea. Or no, I'm not so sure about this. Yeah, or couldn't we do this instead? Okay, so we're going to have a look at some language for that, but this is how it works, and that is all of part 3, and you have to try to agree with each other, but not too quickly. Okay, that is part 3 of the exam. The listening part normally comes after this, unless it's done remotely, in which case it comes before, but part 4 is normally next, and that's normally the listening. Okay.